Hello and welcome to Hope Hub. Today I'm talking about bitterness, breaking bitterness and receiving healing. Bitterness is the poison of unresolved pain. It does not just appear overnight, it forms slowly, often in silence. It begins with hate that was never processed, offense that was never released, injustice that felt unresolved. Instead of healing, the pain is stored, and what is stored without healing begins to decay within the heart. How bitterness develops. Pain says, that hurt me. Bitterness says, I will not let it go. At first, it may be justified when you say they shouldn't have done that, I didn't deserve that, they never apologized. And all of this is actually true. But when pain is held into, it becomes a root. Hebrews 12:15 says, see to it that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many. So bitterness, when it continues to grow as a root, it causes trouble, it defiles within you, and it can split even to others. So bitterness is a root, not just a feeling. It grows, it spreads, it affects more than just one area of life. And the signs that bitterness is still present. Bitterness can be subtle. It may show up as constant replaying of past hurts, harshness or irritability, emotional numbness, difficulty in trusting people, silent resentment, withdrawing from others, feeling triggered with small things. And real life examples, number one, the unforgiven offense. Someone was deeply hurt by a friend, a family member, or anyone, and they say, I have moved on, but internally they feel anger when their name is mentioned. The wound is still alive, not just buried. Number two, the hardened heart. A person has experienced repeated disappointment. Now they say, I don't expect anything from anyone. It sounds strong, but it's actually emotional, shut down, rooted in bitterness. This number three, the spiritual block. When someone loves God but struggles to pray, worship, or feel connected, often bitterness quietly blocks intimacy with God, sensitivity to His presence, joy even in your spiritual life. And number four, the easily triggered reaction. A small comment causes a big reaction. Why? Because the response is not just about the moment, it's connected to the unhealed pain from the past. The danger of bitterness. Bitterness is called poison. Why? Because it harms you more than the person who hurt you. It also distorts how you see others. It blocks emotional and spiritual growth. It keeps you tied to the past. Unforgiveness says they owe me, but in holding that debt, you remain bound to the offense. Truth is, freedom comes through forgiveness. I'm going to be sharing on forgiveness, a series from next week, but just a snippet on forgiveness. It is not saying what was happened was okay. It is not excusing the behavior. It is not trusting the person again immediately. Forgiveness is releasing the right to hold the offense. It is choosing to say, I will not carry this any longer. And for your reflections, take a moment to reflect quietly. Is there anyone I still feel hate, angry, or resentful toward? Or what situation do I replay in my mind? Or where do I feel hardened or emotionally shut down? What pain have I been holding on instead of healing? Be honest, because God already sees it. For your healing pathway, uprooting bitterness, number one, acknowledge the pain. Say that hurt me, not to stay in pain, but to bring it into truth. You cannot heal what you deny. You need to confront the pain. Number 2, bring it before God. Tell God exactly how you feel, the anger, the disappointment, the injustice. God is not afraid of your honesty. Number 3, choose forgiveness even when it feels hard. Forgiveness is a decision before it becomes a feeling. Say, I choose to forgive, even if your emotions don't match that yet. Number 4, release the person to God. You are not the judge, only God is. So release the need to revenge, release the need for an apology, release the need for the closure from them. Trust God with justice. Number 5, heal the wound. Ask God, heal what this situation broke in me, because forgiveness removes the poison, but God heals the injury beneath. Number 6, repeat the process if needed. Deep wounds may require repeated forgiveness. This is not failure. This is boldness and healing in layers. So it's a process. For your action step, take intentional time to ask God to reveal hidden bitterness, write down names or situations that come up, pray for forgiveness over each one, and release them fully to God. No need to rush this moment. This is where freedom begins. And I want to encourage you that bitterness feels like control, but it actually creates bondage. Forgiveness feels like loss, but it actually creates freedom. The question is, will you hold on to the pain, or will you release it to be healed? Forgiveness may feel like a moment, but freedom is a journey you walk daily. Every time the memory comes back, respond with truth. I have already forgiven. I choose freedom again. And over time, what once hurt deeply will no longer control your heart. And confess daily. Say, today I choose forgiveness. I release every offense. My heart is clean. My spirit is free. And I walk in peace. So thank you so much for your time. Let's meet again as I continue on forgiveness. God bless you.